Hi everyone, thank you for joining me in this brief session where I will show you how to digitize a physical fabric and turn that physical fabric into a digital fabric. How you can then take a digital fabric and use that digital fabric to quickly see how a fabric would look like in garment form, or how you can use that digital fabric digitally. This is a relatively brief demonstration. My name is Jørgen Sevild and I work with Bandicoot Imaging. And Bandicoot Imaging has created a completely new technology and a new process that allows you to only take a few simple images of the physical fabric with a normal digital camera. And then you can upload those images to Bandicoot's web application wherever you are in the world. And then you can essentially just download this digital fabric or this 3D ready material and use it in Clo 3D, Browseware, Optitex, Style 3D, Adobe Substance, Blender, any other tool that you might be using. This slide that you're looking at right now here shows you these simple 1, kind of 2, and 3 steps, and I'll walk you through these simple 3 steps and also show you how a digital fabric looks like in garment form. To get started, what I'm going to do today is, you might see in a little box here where you see my face that I have a physical fabric with me here. This is just a normal hanger or a physical sample. This is the fabric that I'm going to be digitizing or using throughout this demo, and I'll show you a better image of this also on the screen. So where we begin is essentially by going to Bandicoot Imaging's website, bandicootimaging.com. The moment you then, if you click log in, if you have a user account, you can also set up a free account if you'd like to. But once you click log in here, then you come into your account, and then you will see a gallery. As you can see here, this is my gallery, and I already have a few materials digitized. You can see here, this material here is the one that I'm going to be using today, and I already have a version digitized. So what I'm going to do to start this process is I'm going to have to take these images. Quickly going back to the slide here in step number 1, I'm going to take 9 pictures of the fabric, and I'm going to have this pro chart, as you can see here, this frame laid over the material while I take these pictures with a normal digital camera. These pictures are going to look something like this. As you can see here, I have my fabric sample. I've already taken these images, and you can now see them on my Dropbox here. You can see the frame has these arrows around the frame, 8 different arrows. And if you look on the left-hand side here, you can also see that I have 9 images that I've already taken. First image is shot directly down, and then each of the 8 images following are captured from these arrows, as you can see around the frame. So in total, there's 9 images. What I'm now going to do from my Bandicoot gallery application here, as I've logged in, I'm going to click Create. Quickly going to jump over into this Create screen here. I can now make a, let's say, for example, like sample fabric name. And then I can take the images that I just showed you. I'm going to drop them directly in here, and then I'm going to click Upload 9 files. These are then going to process in the cloud. Everything here happens online, so no capacity is taken from your computer. You can do this from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. And I'm going to go back here just to show you. You can see here that I've now already generated a digital fabric file from these same images. And if I now click into this file in the gallery, quickly jumping ahead here, I have an open tab where you can now see this is how it will look like after the images has been processed. You can now see the material. You can see how it reflects lighting. I can zoom in and get a lot more detail in the fabric. And I can now download and click this publish button to download the 3D file. This file is what goes into your 3D design tool. So you will here need to have, let's say, Clo 3D or a similar tool that you can now use to design your garment or anything that you'd like to. For this demo, I'm going to just show you quickly here with a software that we're using called Virtual Touch. This is all online. I've now just imported very quickly this fabric file, and you can see the exact same fabric here draped over this ball digitally. And so I can see just how this is looking. I can zoom in, I can inspect and move this around. And then I can also, if I'd like to, Style 3D here has a library of a lot of different 3D models readily available. So in this case here, I'm just showing you how that same material would look like if it was used for a women's dress, as you can see here. So very quickly, just to recap, we went through these 3 different steps. We took the images of the fabric, we uploaded the images into Bandicoot's web application, and then we could now download the ready-to-use digital material and start creating a 3D garment using the exact same physical sample that we've had. This makes it very easy for you to use the same materials that you have in front of you. If you get sample fabrics, or if you're a fabric mill or a brand, you can now very easily bring your physical fabrics into your 3D tools, and you can start designing and come up with new ideas for how to use that fabric, see how that fabric would look like on garments or collections that you've already thought about and you've gotten ready. So it's a very simple and easy process to use. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to have a closer look at bandicootimaging.com on the website, or I'd be happy to schedule a call or answer any questions later on. Thank you very much for taking the time, and enjoy the rest of the event.
Nosotros como TRIPPIN'BLUE, en la edición pasada, invitamos a las textiles que participaron del TRIPPIN'BLUE a desarrollar su showroom digital. ¿Por qué? Porque escuchábamos mucho del público, de la audiencia, diciendo: Ana, me encanta el día de tejidos, pero yo no puedo tocar, no puedo ver, no sé cómo funciona. Y nosotros fuimos pensando y desarrollando cuál sería la forma correcta de poder ayudar a la audiencia a vivenciar distinto este día, esta experiencia, ese viaje. Entonces, lo que nosotros hicimos, tan para que les muestre que les muestra ahí cómo funciona el showroom. Alguien contésteme en el chat si tienen ganas de ver el showroom, cómo funciona. Bueno, perfecto. Sí, vamos entonces, ok. Voy a hacer acá muy caseramente. Eso no estaba preparado, ¿ok? Les voy a mostrar un poco de lo que nosotros hicimos. Y van a empezar a ver ahí. Déjame chequear si están viendo. Sí, están viendo. Perfecto. Vamos ahí. Les muestro. Eso fue lo que nosotros hicimos para cada una de las textiles que participaron de la vez pasada, que fue Global Denim, Nuevo Mundo, MDL, Navina, Tavex, ¿ok? Entonces, esos links, si tienen interés, yo después les comparto. Entras y hicimos un showroom digital. Para cada una de las textiles, la primicia que tuve fue: denme 3 tejidos, los más vendidos. De cada tejido quiero ver 3 lavados. Obviamente acá nos falta la parte de lavandería, pero hicimos la base por lo menos. El raw, el crudo, el enzimático y el bajado con algún tipo de químico, un reductor. ¿Estamos? Entonces eso hice para 3 tejidos distintos, ¿ok? Tengo siempre los mismos patrones. Pero vamos con este tejido. Acá lo que nosotros hicimos fue, agarramos 3 garments también, un jeans, como lo que ven, una chaqueta, que van a ver ahí recién. Van a ver que se abre la chaqueta, ¿ves? Y el short, también hicimos un short. ¿Ves? Vamos con el jeans, que es nuestro comodín y que ya sabemos cómo funciona. Entonces, yo acá elijo la base que quiero. Si quiero la más clara, si quiero la más oscura. La puedo dar vuelta en todo esto. Mírenlo, pongin. Puedo acercar para ver la construcción. ¿Ves? ¿Ves que ahí veo perfecto? ¿Ves? Mira. Si tiene efectos, si no tiene efectos, a qué lado va esa diagonal, ¿sí? Y después, en este showroom que todavía está en vivo, explico cuáles son los 3 tejidos que tengo. En ese caso, la Sense, Romance y Ivy. Puedo pedir muestras acá para el consumidor. Para la textil, explico un poco quién es esa textil, puedo pedir el contacto y visitar el sitio y explico qué nosotros hicimos. Increíble, ¿no?